I entered a giveaway and I won. Oh, come on now, mannequin head. Turn now, girl. Turn, girl, turn. For 13 days of doing planks has done. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kim. It is Saturday, February 25th. We are back with another weekly vlog. Did you guys miss me? So I took a week off because I mentioned to you guys. So in the beginning of the year, I did a vision board on my iPad, and I mentioned make sure the breakfast shake don't spill. I don't need that to happen. But I did a vision board and I mentioned some of the things that I had in mind for myself. One of the things that I implemented was doing goals. So January's goal was to make sure that I completed my media kit, or updated it, I should say. So I did that. February's goal was to make sure that I learned Final Cut Pro. Now I'm not quite there yet. I have 5 more days left. I'm bringing my laptop to work so that when I'm on break I can actually watch a video on YouTube and just follow it. I did have to go ahead and complete editing the video that's supposed to go up tomorrow, because the video that I have to watch to learn how to do Final Cut Pro is 2 hours long. It's the only one that I can follow. I've been trying to do like these 25-30 minute videos and it's not clicking in my head. So 2-hour video it is, but the way my life is set up, setting aside 2 hours to sit down by itself to watch a video is just not really feasible, if that's the right word.
Later.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Hey y'all, it is Sunday, February 26th. I shouldn't be this happy, but y'all know the vibe. We in Walmart. In here about to get my water, my coconut water, right before I go to work, and I gotta stop me gas. It's like the easiest run. The best time to come to Walmart is in the morning. Please have my water. Oh, they have some. I'll be having to climb the shelf, y'all. Look, where's that? The perks of being a Jolly Giant. I had to climb on top of the rack. Last time I was in here, the manager was like, oh no, don't do that. Let's get somebody to help you. Where? When is there ever help in Walmart? I'll wait. Hey y'all, it is technically Monday, February 27th. It is 12:58 a.m. Don't mind me. I am about to do a microderm on my face. I did a derma roll a few weeks ago, and now I'm gonna do a microderm just to get rid of the dead skin. I did just pick, so don't mind the redness in my face. I do have my spray bottle here. You always want to make sure your face is moisturized. I'm gonna go through and do that, and I'm gonna do a 4-way mask, so you know we can get through that together. About to head to bed. The reason you want to make sure, I don't know what you're supposed to use, I just use water, but you want to make sure your face is wet because you don't want to pull and scratch and damage your skin if it's dry. Okay, so the 4-way mask I'm going to use is Glow Addict. Now you guys see what my face looks like. Even though I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, the texture on my face is where I want it to be. Now I did recently change up and tweak my skincare because I mentioned to you guys in one of my vlogs that I was doing too much. So I was doing the ordinary stuff that I was using every night, and I realized it was just too much in terms of like the acids. So I used the glycolic acid, the mandelic acid, and the lactic acid every other night. On the nights that I don't use it, with the rose hip seed oil and the buffet, I will use this on my face. And in the daytime, oh, and niacinamide. Sorry, let me just get this right, okay? So I use the acids, and then I'll use these 3 every other night. The nights that I don't use the acid, I go in. If you guys haven't tried this Tatcha, I think this is what kind of helped my skin to get back its texture. I've been using this every other night. And then I also incorporated, what is it? Vitamin E oil. So there was like this TikTok trend that one of my friends sent me, and it pretty much showed, you know, if you use like the Dial antibacterial soap, tea tree, and vitamin E oil, it can help to like radically clear your skin. And that really helped with the rash that I had on my face, rash, irritation, whatever it was. But I felt as though the soap was a little bit too drying, and the tea tree I have is from Trinidad, and I felt like it was too strong and it was causing my skin to blister, which, thinking back on it, is an issue that I had prior. So it worked to get rid of the rash, but in terms of like giving me that like glowy skin, it didn't work for me. So I had to go back to my regular skincare, which now that I've cut back on using the acids on my face, I'm definitely seeing a huge difference in terms of, like I said, the texture. So going back to using some of the old things, as well as incorporating new things. So we're gonna go in with the Glow Addict mask. So that's it. And then like whatever excess, it's not like I'm being cheap. Like you can call it what they want. Like I don't know, I gotta be practical. So I just scrape off all the excess mask that's inside of the actual thing and put it like over my eyelids. Getting all my money's worth. Sorry, not sorry. As my girl April will say, baby on a budget. Hey YouTube. It is now Tuesday, February 28th, and I just got done working out. Y'all see this? I'm gonna try to put a side by side either here or here, depending on how I do it. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let me just, let's say, adjust my light, but you know. So I'm gonna be filming something for TikTok. I'll probably include it in this video, but I wanted to come on here like, now this cuts me, so it does make it look like I have more belly rolls or side rolls than I do, but I don't know if you guys can see here how toned out it is. So it's what, 27 days at this point? It has to be 27 days. Look at my sides. Now I do waist train, not aggressively, but y'all know I have BDD, so sometimes when I see myself, I don't really see, I don't like to see my belly look big throughout the day when I eat. That's really what it is. So you can clearly see, like obviously I have muscle definition in here. I ate this morning, so you know, you'll still see that. But the main reason is because like the size, and then like I wasn't getting rid of this. So if you guys can see, I am going to implement it in my routine going forward. But 5 minutes a day of planking is pretty much all I added. And as you can tell, I've seen a significant difference. Like, I mean, I look back at like content that I posted on Instagram. I'm gonna try to include that clip over here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so slim. But I compare me to me, and I miss my pre-baby body, and part of that was me getting back to my glutes just kind of looking fuller, and I think they're on their way there. However, let me stop rambling. I'm gonna flip the camera because now we're gonna get into what I'm about to show y'all. That there is a park. Came to the park to take pictures. I didn't even show y'all the scenery. It's like a waterfall, and I'm with a bunch of people, and they're like, "Oh, it's a walk." I'm like, "Get somebody else to do it."
Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh, it's for audition.
Get somebody. There's two people there.
I ain't got time. It is cold. Whew. Freezing. Oh.
Before,
Just like that.
after.
It's the next day. But the space is clean, y'all. I mean, the chair got stuff on it, but we know. It's regular stuff. The outfit that I showed you guys in my Shein haul on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, what are you doing? The robe, because I ain't got a hanger for, and the wig I'm about to put on my head, because y'all know I'm doing a review. And we wear our stuff around here. And like I said, they got to pass the chair test. Can't pass the chair test, then it's not what we say it is.
Later.
Hey vlog, it is Saturday, March 4th? I think I got that right, or March 5th, don't quote me. I feel like I haven't really tapped in this week with you guys. It's been like, I don't want to say like a short hectic week, but y'all know I work out every Tuesday and Thursday, and then I took a road trip on Wednesday. Didn't really do as much filming as I intended on filming. I was supposed to take pictures, took pictures, it came out horrible. I'm still posting them. It's a life of a content creator because, I mean, time was spent. Forget money, because time is more expensive than money, but time was spent. And I did a look to be able to take pictures, and I wasn't able to take pictures. Speaking of which, y'all, look at this hair. I'm so excited to be able to wear it this week again. Update on this closure, and the frontal is going to be coming. I think I mentioned it to you guys at this point. March, we're in March, so within like the next 2 to 3 weeks, you guys know I really do wear hair in order to do a proper review. I felt like this week was boring, but that's how life is, right? Boring. Oh, well, you guys would have already seen it. My nail drill, sorry, you know, on the way to 10K, make sure you guys subscribe. Let's put that out there now. My nail drill that I was using was like Medina or whatever. The first one I had lasted me 3 years. The second one I had, bought it in November, and I was going over, because I'm my own nail tech. I be doing like a bunch of madness, and I was using it just to clean up some acrylic that kind of was like in places that it shouldn't have been in, and like filing my natural nail underneath because I hate the way it looks when it's dirty. So I was filing that off. By the time I was done, the nail drill did what it did the first time, and it just died. So I contacted Amazon, and they're like, oh, well, you know, we can make an exception because outside the return policy, you're going to pay a restocking fee. And I was like, you know, I appreciate you guys doing it for me outside of the return period, but understand the only reason that I'm wanting to return it is because it died in 3 months. They're like, I'm like, so it's not fair for me to pay a restocking fee. They're like, all right, you know, well, once you send it back, just give us a call and we'll give you a credit for the restocking fee, which I think is fair. I bought a nail drill. I'm going to link it down below and probably remove the other one. The new one that I bought was like $80. But when I tell y'all, it's a portable rechargeable one. It's so quiet and just like, it feels premium. I would never have thought that I would spend $80 on a nail drill, but I've always been taught growing up that poor people can't afford to be cheap. When you buy cheap things, you buy them over and over again. And I didn't think that that was cheap because the first nail drill that I had was $20, which is cheap. And it actually still works to this day. It's like my little backup in case something goes wrong. But like what will happen is like, sorry, it's like TMI. The thing that you put into the nail drill, like the bit itself, kept like sliding out because it's so inexpensive. It doesn't properly hold the bit. So I was like, all right, this is wasting time for me constantly having to update it, and you can't properly adjust the speed. So the minute you turn it on, it's on its lowest setting. It moves really, really fast. But like I said, it's good for a backup because it's the first nail drill that I bought like what, 3, 4, 5 years ago? 4 years ago, and it still works. However, the one for $80, top tier. So if you guys do your own nails, definitely check it out. Definitely worth the money. Now I'm gonna